quiet again.
Okay,
we've got Vitality on defense, we've got K-Cop on attack, we have 1, 2, 3 frenzies. What's going on here?
Really. But let's have a little look.
3 frenzies. I like it.
So of course,
We've got a little bait
Vitality on the
setup though.
defending
And do
side,
they tunnel
Carmichael
vision
the attack, and it
on
looks very
kicks and
focused
forget about
initially
less?
towards his garage contact. Hold on, less.
Wait, less showed fast?
Yeah, they seem so aware, and Kicks gets all the attention in the end and pulls it away from the eyes that were trained towards Les here. Nice little crossfire setup, and it's all getting a little bit mad. Only Aves really drawing blood for Carmichael, but the spike's been left loose. Still deep towards B, a tricky predicament for them now. Do they still want that garage control?
It was a nice idea from
I don't
K-Cop.
think so. It's that focus towards the B site to get back that spike.
Vitality don't need to do much here. If Casey go for the plant here, I expect a flood.
Waiting for it. Oh, hold on. And so did Carmichael. They expected the flood as well. They were waiting for it. And now a 1v1.
Nicely done from Kicks.
Locked in. Gonna
Very good from him. Okay, got a little bit close. I like this overall play. It was good.
Thoughts and feelings after that first round there?
Beautiful. You saw Durka getting set up straight into A main. We've got the A main control, and he's able to TP.
Seen enough Vitality winning it all.
2-man set up there already. 3-man immediately. That's the power of this Euro. He's able to get control early, rotate immediately if there's any threats. So if Carmichael want to win this map, they're going to have to play around that TP. They can't be going into where a Euro is.
Yes. So now we get to, I kind of wanted to look at this later on, but I will keep my eyes towards it as the game carries through. How does Safe Fare, being that IGL
light armors on this one,
like
a little bit worried for Vitality. We are kind of spread out to do
pick again, you'd look at kind of Alpha
like this.
being the player to pick that up traditionally, but I mean mechanically we know
more chance
Safe
for K-Cop to overwhelm him and get some of these guns. Insta wall, and we kind of mimic
should be
the Viper wall that people do to create pressure over towards A, but at the same time block over towards B.
Safe on the ISO. If Safe was in the IGL,
yes,
I have no problems with him in the ISO.
Cool.
He's one of the greatest duelists in the EMEA. No doubt about it. Playing the duelist as an IGL is extremely difficult.
Well, he's done nicely there to find 2. You can see the hunger to try and get that Vandal in hand. And Durka tries to lean into it, a little costly,
yeah,
but
like the confidence.
Recovered. Most of the weapons being picked
and
up here,
they
so
get all 3 weapons. They are allowed 2 deaths. They got 2 deaths. And this bonus is pretty much just going to be a full buy round, to be honest with you.
There's a lot of pressure on this team, right?
I think on both teams, to be honest with you.
Very true.
I think I've done the maths. There's a lot of trophies in the server right now.
How many?
A lot of trophies.
Give me a guesstimate.
There's 5 internationals, I believe, including Coach, because obviously Coach aim.
Yep.
And then 3 out of 4 regional titles in America and EU.
That's stunning.
So these teams have been built to win some trophies.
So that's the caliber we've got to hold them to.
Exactly. There are going to be no punches pulled.
Speaking of, Durka already straight away.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah? I wonder if we like the ending already. Kicks.
Kicks is off to a good start.
A secondary
and then they have no idea that we got this inside over towards middle as well. This is very nice from Vitality. We got a good showing at the moment. I like this for your bonus. A little bit risky, but nothing too crazy. Trying to play off the fact of the normal Killjoy defaults that you see.
Yeah, usually that play is like a 1-2 punch, like the Durka.
Yeah,
we'll take the contact at middle, and then it was actually Hero that was the one swinging that garage and getting the kind of trade frags off at Durka. But Kicks apparently didn't even need contact, just dry swinging.
Must be nice.
You know.
I mean, the dry swing was just to get the turret more than anything, so that he could enable and go over towards window. Well, he got a little bit fortunate.
Figure a way out towards A, still 2 players, and already the information flowing through. You can already see the response in kind as well.
Just going to walk up onto this one and Safe with the smoke here could double damage over towards long if he wanted.
But off angle there, going to be avoiding the paranoia. This should be
very
clean.
Nice.
Keeping it very clean.
This is exciting for Vitality fans. Everything's looking all right.
Nearly 15 seconds left and the spike a million miles away. Meaning I feel like we're going to have to kind of talk bigger picture here, because this is looking sharp from Vitality. They look aggressive. They look confident. They are charging around this map. How do you deal with that if you're Carmichael? Because they're meant to be quite a structured team, good IGL, great players. What's the next step here? Because, I mean, you guys have been probably theory crafting that sort of comp for a while. You've got to know there are answers to it, but Carmichael haven't found them yet.
Yeah, I mean, with the comp coming out, we did play against Eng's team last year with this composition, and I feel like he's got a bit
Turret
of
set to
watch
behind.
Like before the game, you get a bit of
We
time
have
to
no
talk.
real backup on this one. Insta hit over towards C site.
He's going to be able to say,
Let's see how Kix handles this one. We've got a lot of tests for Kick at the moment. And we do have Lester that's going to be able to fast flood into the site to help him. So keep an eye on the Omen flash, how many he gets.
Is a little bit worrying.
It is. I do put quite a bit of faith, though, in Carmine
That's
Core.
nice,
I think we've already seen how good they can be.
Both to protect the TP. Oh, we had double flashback at sight. Oh, this was nice. This was cool. Phone gets broken no matter what. There's a double flash. You try turn and then you turn back into the flash. Very nice. This is a nice side hit though altogether. Probably a little bit of a tell obviously when you see the wall, but first time going up against it, very hard. You get some gun upgrades on this one as well. Very nice for K-Pop. Straight up set strat. What did I say about Eng? He's incredible at set strats. This was one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I want to add on to that, honestly. Sure. Like, he's been playing in MENA pretty much for the past 3 to 4 years. Probably the brightest prospect that region's had. And to see him step up to this level is phenomenal. Like,
truly is. Already got the ult there as well, so if that's something to keep in the back pocket.
I think, though, that round, a nice attempt from KC. I do think the C side.
Okay, and now, like I said, the wall might be a bit of a tell, so we do the wall to make it look like a similar round. This could cause a rotate, which means that there's probably space over towards middle, so they might just walk into garage.
It's something they continue to try and pressure now.
What a shot.
That's gotta feel real sweet, especially on towards Sadak. Holding the site well this time, takes away the tip of the spear in the form of Sadak, and leaving them wanting more here. Sugetsu trying to claim the space through Garage. You got Elite now taking a glimpse. There's a
very nice too. It's like a 3-person hold. One was droning, but this was getting watched the whole time, by the way, from Kix. Kix was watching this all the time. His Les was just holding down over towards C.
This is cheeky.
It is. They might need it. Oh, clean. And he gets away. No trade. So they've got to re-clear towards Garage pretty boldly at that point, or do they pour through CT? The double down. Sugetsu, you are absolutely criminal for this one. They know he's there, but he's going to cause a problem. He's just taking down Kicks. The 1v1, it's won by safe. Sugetsu now waits
oh
for
my
his
goodness,
play
I thought he was going to win that one as well somehow.
Huge round from Sugetsu, but the time Les gets it towards half. It's a 1v2, and he
very
falls
nice.
at the end.
Very nice. Because Keiko picked up so many guns in the low buy before, they are so fine to lose this money-wise.
But I didn't mean that we need to just run it down.
Yes.
I think that we need to play these rounds out a little bit slower, feel it out. Where's Durka being aggressive? Where's the space on the map? I feel like going straight into C isn't
down am I on Fnatic after that loss? A lot
of
of my worries were kind of there for Fnatic, so I'm not super down. I think they just might take a little bit of time. I had a bit too much faith in them in my pick'ems, being able to overcome those things early, like some of the confidence issues.
They probably got an idea towards A, but Vitality reading this like a book.
God, yeah, 4-play stack.
I do think Vitality have to win this because I'm pretty confident K-Pop win bind anyway.
Oh,
nice kill.
Seemingly prepared, or at least willing to fight. Durka has to pull the emergency cord and get out
you're
of
in
there.
trouble, mate.
Trex could be in trouble,
I don't know about this ult,
actually.
Trex.
Play this right here. Play this as best he can. TP gets taken, and they're clearing house. What are you meant to do? There's so much util in front of you. This flood towards
he has no idea about the Omen ult that spawn as well.
And he's been caught
Very nice for K-Corp. 4 people surviving. They win one, they lose one. I probably should have looked at the money for Vitality. They might have to eco this.
When you've got the ults and you know you're going to go into an ult strat, there's no point of taking that time out. Eng knows that if he takes that time out, the other team's coach is going to come in.
French G, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you for the 8 months, mate.
Watch out for that. Just keep it simple. He probably heard Sadak's call and was more than happy. If they lost that round, they would have taken the time out.
So they've really, I don't want to say they've got Vitality on the ropes, but financially it's put them in a bit of a
predicament. It does force them down to an eco. And Sugetsu picks out the Outlaw to do that. Love that.
I'd say Durka's really the only one that can maybe impact the round, but so that's Sugetsu reading the economy well enough.
Instant disrespect of the Harbor util.
Looking to be the instigator.
One of the hero guns, pretty much the best hero gun on this one, so Durka makes a bit of a play. And they shouldn't think he's this close, to be honest with you. Obviously, they do now.
Play from, but Dirk has respected it enough to fall away to that secondary position.
He can reface this as many times as he wants. He's got the main gun. Nice shot.
When we were discussing this composition for Fnatic, the amount of space Dirk can get on that A side of the map, his playstyle before
Impulse with the Prime, thank you with the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. We've got Costin as well with the Prime. Thank you, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club. Good reaction to push down middle on this one, by the way.
We'll go rotate somewhere else.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for the primes.
Now he can take it and he can even rotate to the other side. He can just do it.
Ooh, hear the alarm bot get into the corner. And Prowler just went out. He had very, very good timing on this.
Does make you wonder. Now, no one's... You know, Trex, I think, did get the Vandal. Come back into hand.
30 seconds left.
Okay, you would imagine Les has a kill here.
Yeah, 1, 2 players. I mean, Les is just drifting. They seem completely kind of lost with where they were deciding to
Aves
end
was
towards.
really
This
on
is a
top of
nice
this.
tempo shift, it looks like, from Carmine Core. Slow down the pace, readdress which site you wanted to go to, and then work towards it.
Yeah, with the low economy, Les didn't have any sentinel utility.
Up the stream slightly. Yeah, let me put it here. A little bit better.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, okay. Double damage shock.
A little bit more of that, please.
Yeah, they got good util for this retake. We've got Omen Flash, double damage with shields, recon.
Put pressure on.
Omen Flash, shield, recon,
Goes safe. Don't
everything.
Doubt this man. Sheriff's there, looking for a fight. Oh, he's actually got it. He's got a lead down. Hold on. And now it's all on Aves, but this guy's been a monster.
Very nice. I like this from Vitality. We're showing some coordination as well. This is good. Safe did great.
And the retake together so well timed.
Looked very nice from his POV here.
A recon combo with an ISO. The ISO on these retakes is beautiful. You know, you can take one shot, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Beautifully done. This is the part really is. There's that shock dart. You can see it coming in.
Even the ISO vulnerable is slightly late, but it's that you can see the thinking there. That the vulnerable shock was supposed to be in there.
That was lovely from Vitality. These are good signs. Now
These are good signs. 1, 2, not being able to buy next. 1, 2, 3, not being able to buy next. Your probably both of these. I mean, you're probably just going to see your ult set straight over towards C into leave the site into a retake with your ult back. Wall goes in every single time they've done this. They've had a good amount of pressure. We hear the TP. Yeah, and this is TP after the Yoru ult to make sure you can get max distance. I'm surprised Durka goes for this. He can definitely call for the rest of his team to get up here.
He's fully confident, he's fully committed. The paranoia didn't
Very
come through,
nice.
but the shot's still going to work out. Sedax lost his life.
Trex is a lunatic.
Trex still here too. Less lingering around. This is still deadly. Carmine Core.
A good flood in though. Takes one. Big Jewel. 2 1v1s.
Safe. Going to kidnap Sugetsu away. And this time again, Safe is winning that out. What does Elite do here? 30 HP in a bit of a dream. Brutal scenario. Time still to be had. Does he try and leave the site? Does he try and stick around and fight? He's got a fair one on the first, but he'd need 4 kills from him. He's only got 4 HP. He knows Safe was nearby from the ult.
Ooh.
Has he stuck around? Does he guess right?
Dude, look at it.
He looked left. Safe. Biding his time, full HP, sitting pretty. And Elite's timing was
Okay,
not
very
very
nice. They handled that.
Not
Handled the
close
2v2 well.
Another for
Even the
Vitality.
Observer did great here to manage to work out who to go for the 1v1s.
I kind of get critical. Like, I don't think that KC are playing to the win. Well, they're not playing against the strengths of Vitality's comp right now. I don't see this approach of just going.
Really, I thought this site here was alright.
Something that's going to work against a comp that has a Yoru. Like I said, they
Came down to a
flood this
2v2.
site fast. It was Fnatic's bread and butter last year.
Yeah.
Like they've seen how successful that team is. So I
1,
KC
2,
are a team
3
that would
hero
aim-
guns.
They on some of the maps they like to run these scripted rounds. Scripted rounds is like we know exactly what we're going to do throughout the round.
Yeah, you got the steps there.
I think we need to go back and see a bit more of the sad hat kind of creative mid-rounding. And not lean so much on these scripts.
They've still not popped the timeout. They're still happy to let this one go. Durka in the right place again.
Nice
First
shot.
man in, Trex by
Nice
his
shots.
side. It feels like he's just omnipresent, right? Everywhere you go, Durka is so impactful. You've seen on the C hits, he's been in B, he's been in carriage, he's been in A. He's just about bloody everywhere. So you've got to find that solution, as you were kind of discussing that. Oh, that's not bad. But you got to do that every round if you really want to make an impact here. So you've got Elite and Sadak with the Vandal still in hand. We do have Elite with the lockdown as well. But the chance to use it already, Durka's over towards C. Already backfilling the space. Less left towards controlling Garage and B, so a lot on his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm liking this stuff from Vitality. No one's overstepping them.
Yeah, I don't
There'll be a
really see
world
what
where
the-
you'd be tempted to use the ult to just
It's gonna
re-clear all of
go up
this,
towards A,
but
but we're gonna run
I
as
like
a
what
safe.
Dirk is doing.
Hasn't been
Saving the ult for the
30
retake,
seconds
the best
just
idea. So
pretty much play
But who are
together.
you meant to go towards, Durka or Safe, right? That is a 1-2 punch of this team. All of them can come out swinging, but he has been outstanding. And look at the stall on
Oh,
this
the
guy.
double damage is
Already,
incredible.
You've got Trace coming over, you've got players coming over, you've got Durka
Still,
there.
though, you'd
You're
imagine it
gonna
might be
have
enough,
less here
right? Yeah,
too.
that's the
It's
damage.
so
Very, very
difficult to
nice. Dude, this
avoid
team is
these
playing good
players.
together.
Quick
They
rotation,
look nice on this
great
map.
stall, they kept control, and another round in the right direction for Vitality.
yeah, I think at this point, the copium is that this is Vitality's map pick. Maybe again, it's early into the season. We don't know exactly how the map will stack up.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't look like one of Casey's finest.
No.
Again, I know the history of a coach like Eng. Haven was never a map that Eng was particularly.
That is very true.
Historically,
They
He's
used
a
to
master of many
permaban it.
maps, but Haven wasn't one that I would kind of go to for him.
You didn't rate the Reyna pick at one point.
I mean, they won. They did win.
Yeah, this is... it is one of those that I feel we are walking in a little bit to the unknown. Of course, for the rest of the map pool, we know how Bind looks. We know kind of how Abyss was. So it's a little bit of the known in that. We don't know where Haven falls, and this is the, first choice coming out from Vitality. This could be a really strong map for them. And it's
They
clearly
got a lot of
looking good, and I
ults
do
that
want
they've
to
got
ask
to
the
go
question
up
for you.
against
How
as
is it
well.
watching Durka
Good
in
news
this
for
system rather than your own? Is it being
K-Corp
applied
is
in a similar
they
way?
can...
Does it feel reminiscent of how you
I mean, they could get
worked
Harbor
him
or
into it? I mean,
Fatal
this
if
is
they
your-
wanted to.
I don't want to say your comp, but it was the Fnatic approach here, so it does feel similar.
The bad
but
news is
he
this
still
comp
playing in a very similar
absolutely
fashion?
owns
Yeah,
on
it's
attack.
pretty
They've already
much
got
exactly the
7
same.
on
Like,
defense.
The first gun round was literally how we beat G2 at Champions. He did that over and over again. This kind of A main control into the TP towards C, that's the bread and butter. I feel like in this team with Safe, I do think that's something maybe we can talk about is the kind of the support he does have around him. Like, people don't really talk about Dirk as a vocal player or someone who helps out, but in this composition, I have no doubts in my mind that he's making a lot of these calls for defense. He knows where he wants to get picks. He knows where he wants to go. He knows where to get picks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be great to see how this team kind of evolves. 'Cause they are deemed the super team, so that's the standard we hold them to. And he's already off again, isn't he? Man doesn't care which side of the map he's meant to be on.
Nice
or
recon
where's
though,
the
spotted
divide in
3,
this.
right?
That was an early TP for Dirk. Dirk usually likes to
stick
stay
around for
around
one.
a bit.
Yeah, but he's gonna
He
get
made me nervous a lot
spammed
of
there.
times, but a quick one there.
Look, he's being respectful today, but he's, if anything, just set up safe. Just backed away. The drone is going to clear Sue up. They've got to know a player's near enough by here. Safe's going to prepare. He's the first flying past. No problem in that regard, but he is in the corner and he's going to be checked on, so it gets clear.
Like their idea here
Carmichael
as well,
trying
though,
to
for
work it through
K-Corp.
this
This
funnel,
hit's kind of
trying
nice.
to go forward through this choke
Cove
point,
into
but the players are here.
TP,
3
TP
from
like
Vitality.
into the Cove midway flash
Look at
through.
the TP from Durka looking just maybe
Then you can probably
check
collapse
the
on
Massey
this guy
side
while
because it does feel
being
like they've
covered from
stopped.
this.
They've slowed it
Like,
down
it still
here,
makes
but it does
sense.
seem as though Carmichael want to continue on this
Still got
path.
some nice stuff. Wall goes up, fake
exactly
TP
what they're waiting
back
for.
as sight. Kicks is in a spot that could win
Comes up
this.
now.
I don't know.
But I
That's what they're
imagine
waiting for.
Aves is just going to use ult. Yeah.
TP. Where's he off to? Okay, has a little look. Spots out at least less.
30 seconds
Kicks
left.
does get noted on site as well. So it's going to be very hard for them to find impact. But
Nice
that's
shot.
a shot from less. Looking for a bit more here. Kicks gets played in.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful from Kicks. This makes it more than doable. And the ult out from Durka as well. He knows they're both there now. Spots it out, calls it out, gets involved. 10 seconds now. Carmichael have to defend on 2 fronts, but Sadak still
No,
standing.
Sadak against
but
Les.
the time is ticking. And Les
Of course, Les
is the one
takes
to
it as
do
well.
against his old IGL.
Yeah, it's meant to
And
be on this one.
Vitality again
5v3.
striding
They
through
hold
this
it down.
game.
2 over
I mean, we
towards
kinda
sight.
touched on it
Less
earlier,
Kicks.
that
Shout out to
in
Kicks
this roster,
again.
You know, he's the player
Really
that
holding his own.
If you ask someone to name this roster, Kicks might not even
Make it into that, right?
Yeah. It's hard to get to that point. There's so much to talk about. And in this roster, he just needs to be, you know, as safe.
Safe pair of hands.
Doesn't need to do too much, but in rounds like that, being able to pull out that, those important frags, that 2K, that was beautiful.
Sits him down.
I do want to say that, yeah, wow.
8
I was
rounds
gonna
with
make
this
the point
comp on
that
defense
KC
is
had a good round
wild.
where they didn't need to use their ults and then decided to throw it away. So,
Yep.
that was the
That was it.
I saw a momentum shift in the half there, but completely thrown away.
Yeah, this feels like it might be put a fork in it. It's done sort of situation. But
And
this
look
is
at him go.
the big fear when you come up against a kind of team like this, right? If the snowball starts rolling early, momentum.
I'm scared because a team like this getting the momentum on the first map, if they started on the bind and had a rough time because, you know, how good KC looked on bind the other day, then I'd be a bit more scared about how Vitality managed their nerves. And they didn't play the off-season. We don't know how they manage a loss. Like, we don't know what this team, you know what I mean? They've got some fiery personalities in there, you know what I mean?
Oh, look, anyone worth their salt at looking at a team like this can see the potential. I don't want to say down.
Nice ult. We got flanked behind. Sadak might be tempted to use his ult here.
I don't even say egos. That sounds
I hope he doesn't,
there's
but
a lot of potential threat there. If it goes wrong, can they problem solve well enough? We're probably not going to see it if it keeps going like this.
Yeah, and you're going to keep an eye on Les here. Everyone else making sound. Les coming from long. Ooh, nice from Martin. 3. How's he done that? Still not done round. Big flash. Hey, shout out to Martin. He kind of just stole around here. With a share 3v5 on their own. Undisadvantaged. Sorry, 3v4. Not 3v5.
Again, maybe a mistake from Vitality, not... Like, I alluded it to it.
Yeah, they played before Les played. They did make a mistake, but...
In these disadvantaged situations, if you've got the A side, it feels a bit more like it's almost neutral. Like, so getting up close into those chokes, really nice by Martin.
Okay. So he could get 8-4, which feels more doable considering the economy right now. A couple of ults here and there. Oh, I say a couple, quite a big amount. But again, this man magnetized to the fight. Martin trying to skip
they
ahead
know
a little
that
bit,
this Yoru has no help
Safe
for a
on the
long
other side.
time.
Can he help out this utility coming through? Drake's gonna at least take down Elite there.
It is a really nice ult on this one. Can they now flood into sight and help out Safe? It's a great double damage. He had 3 of them.
Safe just smothered by Util. Backside dealt with. Goes down.
It's a shame the rest of his team didn't flood in, so he didn't have to worry about anything. Then he might have been able to hold his gun out more.
The first, but you might be second guessing yourself, but he's been outmaneuvered here by Sugetsu. The timing is going to be everything. There's still a lot of side control here for Vitality. This is not secure from Carmine Core, but Sadak trying to carve out a bit of a path here. This fight's a great deal of pressure on it. Sugetsu on one side and Kicks the other. Kicks, pulls the trigger, catching Sadak on the push-up from long. And now they're divided, forcing Durka to fight forward here. But Sugetsu now strikes and down to the 1v1. Tracks against Sugetsu. Paranoia is still
Big
there.
flash.
That could be big here. He knows he's caught him with it, but now it's dissipated. Sugetsu, what are you going to do? You're going to try and get best
12
and you're
HP.
going to win. Bringing the
Okay,
scoreline
just at the end, they managed to get two out of the remaining rounds. Although, I'm telling you, I'm not even sure Fnatic used to get 8 on defense with this comp.
Being able to like take that A main control and
Pick up after him pistol.
And they felt very comfortable in these AXX. I think that would have been, if they had not thrown that round away that we were talking about, I think that could have been a very different half at the end.
Okay, so there's maybe still a bit of a game here. I was worried it was going to be completely ripped away, but 4 rounds is doable. It's certainly not easy, though, and Vitality
Pickup's comp looks good on defense. Dude, look at Zace, bro. He's going through it.
To expectation and reputation, but it's certainly not done yet. You want to stick around for this? We're going to head down to one of our favorite people who's down in the crowd. Lou is going to be standing by with some of the audience.
And as the tension keeps rising on Heaven, we're gonna check in quickly with our favorite French fans.
Sadak, best
from
vibes,
KC
yeah, he's
and
got some
from
good vibes.
Vitality, hyping up the arena.
I'm not sure about the Harbor
if you
pick,
had to
though.
choose one player to put
But
in
I
a
like their
poster
bind
in
stuff,
your
so
teenager's
some you like,
room,
some you don't like.
Which would you choose and why? Du coup, les gars, si on devait choisir
At halftime,
un
can
joueur de
coaches
votre
talk?
équipe à
Yeah,
afficher
coaches
dans
are allowed
votre
to
chambre
speak
d'ado il y a quelques années,
until the
lequel vous
barrier goes
choisiriez
down
et
for the
pourquoi?
half.
Bah moi je prendrais Elite parce que je joue Sentinelle et du coup bah c'est notre Sentinelle. Donc c'est un peu un
They are Harbor
modèle,
pills.
Okay, très stylé.
I'd at least wait
so
for the
I would
buff.
pick Elite because I'm a man sentinel and he's kind of like a role model for me.
Ouais, moi je prendrais Sadak parce que c'est notre AGL, il est super important pour
Sad Alley with the Prime. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in. Thank you,
I would
thank you.
pick Sadak because he's a champion, he's the IGL, everyone can rely on him, he's really important for the team and for you.
Et moi je prendrais Martin parce que juste il est trop fort et c'est
Bacon.
en dualiste. Même
I'll
si
ban
son
you. What
pélol
you
aussi
doing?
c'est très caliste. Hein.
Okay, a nice little blink of an eye to Kalist, a player from the KC team, but also, of course, Martin, the star players, and from you guys on the Vitality side. Et du coup, pour vous, les gars, chez Vita?
Tortless, thank you so much as well. well.
il est initiateur.
Thoughtless with the primer.
Moves,
Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
Safe, il se met beaucoup sur lui, donc ouais, c'est un joueur que j'aime
What
beaucoup.
even is that again?
Yeah, I would pick Trex because I think that his teammates can rely on him. He's the initiator, so he's initiating a lot of plays. So yeah, I think he's really important for the team. Pour toi?
Moi, je prendrais Safe, du coup. C'est quelqu'un que je suis beaucoup en stream. Je l'aime beaucoup. Je trouve que c'est... Enfin, il a l'aura de capitaine. C'est quelqu'un que tu lui fais confiance. Et je trouve qu'il est assez naturel. Genre, il
a de l'aura, quoi. C'est ce que tu as dit, finalement.
Ouais, et puis Enfin, tu le comprends
Guys,
facilement.
you might have to cut this one short. I feel like the 2 minutes
Je
are
suis d'accord, effectivement. So I would
rendering
pick
soon.
Safe because he's like really honest. I love his attitude. I follow him a lot on stream, so I think he's really reliable. Et enfin, pour le dernier fan Vitality.
Moi, je choisis aussi Safe. C'est une légende de Vitality. Il respecte l'orgue, donc tous les supporters l'aiment. Et c'est pour ça qu'il mérite sa place dans le panthéon de Vitality.
Okay, so I think I would pick Safe too. He deserves his seat in the pantheon of Vitality. He respects our org, so the fans love him, of course. And we will see if those players pop off in the second half. Let's get back to the game.
a lot of Safe fans, yeah, of course.
Thank
As
you
a beast.
very much, Lou. Lovely to hear from them. Minnie, who do you have on your wall when you're a teenager, mate? Safe? Durka? Poster. It was Poster, wasn't it?
Alright, calm down.
Sleggy.
No, I was a weirdo. I didn't have anything on my walls.
Why is my name mentioned
Didn't
here?
allow it in the padded room, though.
Why did you just throw my
Back
name
the
in
game,
there?
though, 8-4. Right, so Carmine
Out of
Cole
everyone's
woke up
name,
a
why
bit,
is mine just
but
randomly
that was
there?
really rather a dominant display from
Smile, I
Vitality,
guess. Thank you
right?
so
That
much
was
for
a
the
very
prime.
strong
Thank you for the
start.
9 months.
Does that continue on the side switch? Because it feels like it does. This is still a dangerous comp on that side swap.
Must-win pistol for
I mean, it's
K-Corp.
very strong. I'm looking at Casey's defense.
Wall goes out over
thinking,
towards middle, creates a lot of pressure, like they
this
could
is
be
one of
pushing
Aim's
down
kind of
towards middle.
comps where
Fade-Eye
he
goes
knows
in
how to play
towards
this
A.
defense,
Oh,
but
this wall covers
I'm
here
gonna
as
be looking
well.
at it carefully,
Oh, I
figuring
mean, the
out
wall's
how,
good.
because there's
That's
you've
a
got the
nice
two
wall.
smokers,
Again,
but
I'm not
the stall
saying
isn't
that the harbor stuff isn't good.
quite as nice, and you don't have the Sova for the
I'm
deep
just
info
saying
on
that
A. Some
I don't
common
think the
things in
agent's
kind of way
good
that I like
enough
play
to
game,
warrant it on some of these
that we don't
maps.
see.
Oh, well, Elite will just get it looks like a blind reward on that one. Happy enough. Takes away Safe. That's, you know, a little bit of a blunting of the tip of the spear. And now Vitality have to kind of readdress the site, hit a bit more util.
Casey happy to play retake here. 5v4 and C on a pistol, this is more than fine.
Yeah, looking to pressure early through Garage though, as Alves is the one who's going to be punished on that peak. And Carmine Core decide
lot of
against
people
that
playing
option,
off
decide
site.
to go the other way around.
Not sure about this one
Smoke
from
down towards
Vitality.
long. Kick still
Someone has to
close
go
by,
huge
though.
on site, and it's only
is
kicks here.
On a knife's edge here, timing's
did
everything.
good.
He's going to get one, does get traded out.
Like,
in the
what are
end.
we doing?
Couldn't get much more than that. You're looking at the util now. Again, no more pings towards that spike. You're not going to get away with it. Durka, good damage, but a good trade. Sugetsu keeping up. And the defuse is going to be halfway. They've got to get dealing with this one. This is not as easy as it used to be.
Yeah,
that
this
defuse
is
is
not
still
a-
being sent.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Sugetsu! He gets caught by
Last
less,
second.
And now down
Go
to one
man.
less.
Doesn't
He's
fill
not
me with
letting this
confidence,
slip.
but they win out the
First
round.
pistol round of the second half
2-0
in the hands of
for the
Vitality.
pistols.
I mean, I
It got
called it wrong.
close.
I thought that KCB absolutely fine there playing the retake. I mean, I would have called for that if I was in the server, but Vitality did a great job getting that early pick back. And then I want to point out Durka here. Like, he recognized that the offsite post in the pistol, especially without those pings.
Yeah, and it's risky in one garage.
And re-wrap through garage.
Yeah.
Like a very good kind of heads-up play.
Seeing good intuitive work from them. And
No way, no way, no way.
I haven't been paying attention to the coach camps much.
Does it feel nice to not have
but
that on you now?
That felt quite good for me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I had.
It's my favorite part, so I'm glad we start to see the
I couldn't
coaches
stop
come back
smiling
out
at the
here,
coach
I mean.
cams when they were losing rounds.
enjoy
I mean, it's a
it.
good.
It is.
It's a good duo that to.
You're just
watch.
like, well, thank God it's not me anymore.
Massive reaction, zero reaction.
Yeah.
It does feel like a comedy sketch at times. But it's certainly no laughing matter right now. They are going to be down to the classics for KC. A little bit tricky to try and keep hold of this now. Try to make a bit of a play off it, and already you can see that
3
kind of walk
guns.
through Garage, taking space.
Allowed
Durka
2 deaths. It's a classic.
deals with the util.
It's an anti-eco, I might remember.
Have they been in the playbook, Minnie? Did you leave some notes out? Have they been?
I don't know. Maybe Durka's got some good memory. I mean, you can go watch the VODs.
That is very true, and I think he's been doing more than watching VODs. He's looking rather tasty there. That's going to be an
Yeah, they're
early
gonna have
hold
a
for him
Euro
too. That's
ult
gonna be
online
very
pretty early.
close. Leaving to get to, yeah, tricky spot.
Just
Very nice. Keeps the
Yeah,
3
go ahead,
guns,
please.
right?
Like, the idea is that Garage is quite a difficult space to take on an anti-eco. It's a bit dangerous at close quarters.
Loads of
So what
angles,
you
yeah.
do is you send that recon in, paired usually with the Euro Flash and a clone. And then if Durka gets into trouble going into Garage...
And they play most of the agents
But if
across
he
the
doesn't,
maps.
he can
They've
kill
been
that
playing
Sentinel util, call
Fade,
for the boys to come
Harbor,
see, do what he wants. You know what I mean? So
two
again,
at
like you can
least
see that
now.
like even on this side of the half,
But they
like,
played it on Abyss as well,
he
maybe
has
3.
that, space to kind of help Safe out. Like if he wants to make some calls, he's more than able to.
Yoru?
A
Yeah, I
massive
don't
brawl
massively have an
KC.
issue with the Yoru though.
4A.
Gotta go for
That
it, I guess.
is-
Durka does
that
get
is accurate.
highlighted on this, so
Accurate.
Sadak was really desperate to close. I say Sadak was.
Oh.
Zugetsu
Yeah, I like
flies
the
in,
confidence
and
though. We're
Others in unison
showing,
want to find kicks, so they actually
we're showing
control
some confidence to
towards
take
they
over
won
towards
that
A main.
brawl, and
I
it
like
looked
this.
clean.
Just a straight up
Yeah,
punish.
this is the
Wall
classic
blocks
kind of
all
KC
of
style.
this.
On defense, they
We
sometimes
had
don't
Omen
have the
Flash to
tools that
send
you
it. A little bit
traditionally
like how
expect.
DRX
So like
do it,
usually like a
just
breach stun or maybe
less
a
people
nice
committed.
vulnerable shot combo to take A main, and instead they'll just throw 4 people at you.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair
that's
enough.
very common.
And it worked so well this time. Trying to maybe now allude to this C-take coming in. It's going to get a scan, but it's elite to find Trex, but Safe's a bit closer here. Safe is such a deadly player. He's going to know this player's backside, and I think the pennies dropped a little bit on that. They don't want to risk too much. That might open up
Yeah,
the
they're
chance
just
for a
playing to make sure
plant
they
here,
can
but
get trades.
It is
It's
a
good.
2v5.
Enjoying the discipline.
Yeah.
There is a balance, obviously. If
Let's
you
see what
take
Safe can
two,
do
then
here.
they give too much space
It
away.
is about damage. Obviously you're trying to win, but
Having
oh,
to
they're
be
just going to
shown
wait this
here,
out.
but Safe, I mean, it would take either a monumental mistake or that Safe is able to get 1 or 2, trying to exploit them aggressively. If it's just a 2v5 post-plant, so difficult.
The biggest highlight of his career, probably.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the caliber you're asking for. But in unison, Les is going to spot them flooding through, send Safe to the corner, but can he find a shot? No. Safe. Nice.
Dude, when he started getting the second one there, I was like, hold up.
My attention on that one.
2 people have to rebuy. The damage is nice.
I only watch floors, alright? 10-5 though.
All the money
Okay.
for
Little bit
Vitality
close
here.
now.
They could
3
even get an
surviving,
off if
that's
they
much
wanted
better.
to.
But how many times can you go for that brawl? Is that something you can repeat, or is that a one and done?
This? No, they
sort
can
of
repeat this if
look
they wanted to.
here?
They probably won't.
What KC are very good at, and Eng's systems is very good at, is that he can condition that. So like he can throw a similar util, and because we got the Euro, we set up close and maybe even TP off or leave the Euro there. So like we can use that kind of style, but we don't want to be using 4 people there a lot. So we
I'd all,
set up a
sorry,
trap,
I'd
do it
run
again,
for K-Cop on this one
secretly.
because
It's
of
only
the
2 or 3
ult.
people. We got 3 people C ready.
Everyone
for
from
that kind of reaction.
Vitality fragging really similar.
Double face in middle, KC. Looking towards Garage. Once again, Durka trying to clear that util early. Does draw a reaction. He's not being subtle about his presence. He wants reaction. But the rest of the team,
Man, I feel
very
sorry for
passive
Aves.
default.
He has to solo hold A with a fade.
Yeah, time to go.
Just playing to
Read it
retake on
right,
this one
but
though.
Casey do get to reclear Garage.
Kind of nice from Vitality.
KC
They
doing a
create
good job of just making
pressure
sure
over
that, Things
towards
are clear.
Garage. They did clear
A
this.
slight step ahead.
And then
Let's see
now
what
they're going to
KC
wait for
do
the
now.
smoke and push down middle, or are we stacking A?
So ult's going to be invested.
What the hell is
straight towards
this?
A. Clears through sewer, sees nothing. Still a question mark, I guess. No,
Getsu
it's
just
pretty much
misclicked
cleared,
his
I'd say,
smoke and
for
it's here.
This is a rough
Vitality.
situation now for KC.
Safe with the ult as well. Does he actually catch one up?
Nope.
No. Okay, I thought he might have caught. Who was it up towards heaven? I think Aves was up there, but no. Backpedaled
Interested
away.
to see how we play this retake now. Really difficult retake for KC.
Big recon.
Trex waiting. In case anyone does try
Keep
and
an eye on the
Yoru
Yoru luck on this.
You're right, that is an eventuality. I do see utility still in place.
Ooh,
and
that
Kix is gonna
wall
find
is
Martin.
pretty nice
Let's
when
hold
they
that
go over
front
towards
line.
site.
Nice from Kix there, but it's Elite with a response. Durka gets
How has
dealt with.
Elite killed
Hold
4
on,
and how
they're
has
clearing
Durka not
house.
capitalized on
It's
this?
all
He
down to
sped up
Trex.
a little bit too much.
Tap towards long. He's got to know there's at least one close by. Nice work from him. Can he keep cool under pressure? You know
Oh,
this guy
very nice from
can.
Trex. Bailed them out because
Red Bull
honestly
clutch.
everyone overstepped a little
Vitality
bit.
looking
Shout out to
unfazed
Elite
by
for
what
making that one
looks
doable
like a
somehow.
lost round.
I have no idea what flash Durka there. Did he team flash himself or something?
No idea.
He
Yeah, I
had a
have
free
no
frag.
idea how Durka's
Did
flashed
also,
as
didn't he?
well, but he started
What's he up to?
running
I wanna see
early.
that if that's on the replay.
See. Oh, that was so nice from Kix though.
Yeah, that is his flash. Why does he need to flash if he's lurking? Why is he running?
History.
Yeah.
We'll watch it back. I'm sure
Yep.
someone's got
But
the
yeah,
the out there.
Trex there. Trex is that player to me that like I don't want to say underrated. I don't know if that's correct.
I don't think he's ever been shown to his full
Wait, what did he say?
abilities, if I'm
To the
honest.
global
Dude, sped
stage,
up.
he hasn't been there that often.
Correct.
The turret
Same
saw him,
mistake.
so he sped up.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
Like, regionally, we know
Then-
how good these
then
players
it's
are,
so fun.
but that next step up,
Yeah.
they never really transferred into that sort of...
At the
To me,
fail of the
Trex is
century.
right up
okay.
there.
You say
I don't wanna say-
Come on. There's tiers to this.
I'm a Leo guy.
Yeah, yeah,
But
we're not going there.
I was talking
Would you
about
go
the
close to
fragging
Rian?
is
I'm putting
very,
Rian's
very
pretty much
even.
next to
Yeah,
Leo
yeah,
these
yeah.
days. Would you say kind of like a
pretty rough for K-Corp.
Leo, Rian's
Double pistol obviously has made this really
or
hard.
I think he's
sort of
definitely.
area?
I want to see him in a team like this and see what he can do.
Yes.
At the end of
Trex
this
is
year,
very
if
good.
I say that
Trex
as
is
good as
awesome.
them,
He's a
like,
very, very strong player.
that wouldn't surprise me if they're as good as this.
That's fair. I think that's a.
I tell you, everyone in this Vitality roster is really good.
Oh, there we go. It was.
Wait,
his
it hit off his
absolutely
back.
own flash. You look at the replay.
Oh.
We had it for you there.
That's
He
so
missed it.
unlucky. Wait, is that not what happened?
He's not used. He's new here. All right.
Hit off
He
the
knows
wall
game.
and then his back? Is it
Likes
even
the
meant
back
to
casting, but he's doing really
bounce
well.
twice?
Nice chat. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not even sure it's meant to do that.
You go back to being
Yeah, yeah, you're short. 11. I know sounds creative. 11 to 5. Money's in the bin really for KC here. Bucky's coming out. Do have a Vandal, no armor on Elite. The thing is, like, some of these rounds have been really quite close, but some of that firepower from Vitality just gets them across lines as well. But that's not to disrespect how well they're doing in the kind of forethought to this either. They have actually done a great job, but again, you look at Trex in that clutch. Would every other player do that? Probably not. He does really well. We've had a couple of those, but
Where's the Bucky? Close
this
B.
should be 12.
Oh, I like this from Vitality. We're stealing some,
Back of three,
doing a
find
lot of
someone.
Fnatic stuff,
I'm not
right?
sure.
Just the safer drone in the corner, being able to clear all of C on the anti-E code to make sure that you can clear all the sites so you're not pushing into
So far,
it.
so good.
And then because of the drone, you create a reaction and you have 3 people
Taking the
waiting
space
for
on
you.
the A side of the map and just setting up
If
a
we're
very
just
defensive
solely
position.
speaking about
And then
Haven,
exploring that C
Vitality
side of the
are
map, is there anything there?
delivering.
Like
Like
they
they
got
look
the kind of
good,
ISO
they've got a
shield to
lot
kind
of stuff
let us-
down.
to kind of take some
Individuals
peeks
looking
up there,
great.
get
It's
some
a really
information.
nice showing. I
Like, we
think they're still
saw-
going to struggle
we
on
saw yesterday
binds,
some teams, like,
but it
with
should
their
be a
anti-hero
great test
approach
to
was
see
just
where they're
send
at.
5A, wait a little bit, and then go. And it's
They could
just
also
like,
have a crazy
you just
comp
can't-
as well. It's just the
It's
fact that the
Saves-
K-Corp
Saves
comp
has- Saves
is
made a good
really
call
hard to
there.
play against.
In zone flawless as well. In case you missed that, it was clean as anything. So.
3
they at
maps?
least have
I
a
think we're
buy
gonna
now
get
for
3
Carmine
maps.
Core, so they can get to come back in with it, you know, a little
If
bit more
Vitality
firepower
manage
to
to
them.
win
But I think we're
binds,
seeing the strength of what Vitality are
I'm gonna be
doing,
really on
and it
board.
is repeatable. It's not just
Really,
gimmicky, it's
really
not
on
one and
board.
done. This looks solid, and it's not just like a one-man show either. There is
Okay,
the argument
7.
you could have had a Durka over
7
delivery, or
chances.
any, pick anyone for that roster safe. It does seem like a collective approach, and it looks very well rounded so far. Setup switch around here though.
Yeah,
Elite.
so Casey
I'm saying that they're going to struggle so much on bind that you feel it's going to be easy for them. I mean, it could happen, but I don't know, man. I don't expect it to happen. I've been wrong before many times.
Like it's too clear.
Okay.
But ultimately they'll be playing retake.
Entry over towards the open site.
Over towards
With
C.
the plant, Trex
Plant's
gets
gonna
his
come
ult,
in.
and this is now the ult that can
Nobody
counter the
else, Trex will
Killjoy
get
ult.
his
So as
if
soon as
he's
this
going for
Killjoy
plant,
ult
but he
goes
has
down
to
to
keep all
retake,
the
we're
way
just going to have a
towards
plant.
Sova
And now this
ult,
Killjoy
and
ult
then
is
what do you do on
completely
defense? Just try fast flood in?
It's not going to be a problem now.
No, issues aplenty. Durka.
Killjoy
Checking
goes
if there's a
down.
flank. There isn't so
Sova
far, so he
ult
can late approach towards
cancels
Garage
it.
if he fancies
Fast flood happens.
And as we said, there's the checkmate on that one. And Safe actually just decides to have a little bit of a fight here. It's Kicks.
Yeah, just
to
step
back
ahead
him
from
up as
Vitality
well.
on this one.
And
Very, very
Vitality
nice.
looking strong together until Sugetsu takes some steps towards the
Time's
site.
too low
but
on
the
this
time
one.
is starting to run low. They gotta get the
Very,
move
very
on. And
impressive.
Vitality
Really nice.
are
Very
letting
cool
it
showing.
happen. Sugetsu in a 1v3.
Lot of good
I think
stuff
his days
going
are
on.
numbered, and so are his chances. 13 to 5. It's a clear start here, Mini.
It's a good
It's looking
start.
good for
It's a
Vitality.
very good start.
Yeah, great game all around. I got a shot at Kicks though.